Mr. Bright Okereke, can you kindly rise as we take your citation?
Bright founded Fleet Realty Limited and has facilitated real estate investments worth over 5 billion naira across Lagos State. The company stands out for offering investors the opportunity to earn consistent returns through monthly rentals. Bright is dedicated to driving the company towards new heights of success and improving experiences for real estate investors. Ladies and gentlemen, please with a resounding applause.
And of course, a standing ovation.
Let's welcome our third storyteller on the Ode to Greatness stage,
Mr.
Bright Okereke.
Please don't stop clapping. Jam those hands together. An ovation, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I also want to thank Ezekiah for putting this event together. It's been an amazing one. I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed your speech, what you said. You really taught. And then the song, wow, it was really good. It was really good. And it made me feel like, because I don't know how to sing. It doesn't stop me from singing though. It's just that it's not very pleasant to people that hear it. They complain a lot. In fact, it was so bad. One of my friends asked me to record myself and then listen to it. That was the day I actually acknowledged that I don't know how to sing. But before I used to argue with them that, what do you mean I'm off key? I still don't even get what key, the key they always, no, don't judge you, please. I'm already telling you that it's not good. Just take my word for it. So today, the theme of today's speech is to greatness, right? So my assumption is most of the people here want to be great, right? If you want to be great, please wave your hand. Okay, that was almost everybody except that guy, and then they took like two people there. Okay, he has raised his hand. Oh, finally, yeah, you. So I'm guessing everybody wants to be great, and we are here to hear how we can be great. And the first thing I want to talk about, which is something Progress referenced a lot, is your uniqueness. And I like to refer to it as self-awareness. Because when it comes to the journey of greatness, all our journeys are unique. Like I mentioned earlier, I can't sing, so if I had applied to Nigerian Idol, they would have sent police to my house. And it would be a different conversation altogether. But I had to, over time, find out what I'm good at. And one thing I noticed is when it comes to the conversation of talent, there is what we generally think of talent. Like when he was talking, some of us might feel like, oh, I'm not talented. I used to feel that way. I used to feel like I am not talented at all because, I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't act, I can't do all those talented things. I can draw small. My drawing is okay, but it's nothing exceptional that when you see, you'll be like, oh, this guy is talented. But over time, especially when I discovered that I could be good in doing business, I started realizing that I had certain talent that was good for business. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the worst thing ever. Oh my God, don't be an entrepreneur. So when I see it, I'm like, maybe I'm doing something else because this is fun. It is fun for me because I have certain, will I call it talent, or the way I'm built is suited more for certain things that happen in entrepreneurship. Like for instance, I like chaos. I'm not the kind of person, whenever everywhere is quiet and peaceful, it makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. When everywhere is quiet and peaceful, it makes me restless. I'll start pacing up and down. It's one reason, like, when last time I was in this hall, I attended a program like this, and I was so restless, I had to leave. I was at the back there, and while I was at the back, I was plotting a business venture with my friend. The business venture failed, but that's what I enjoyed. I was just plotting. We were plotting. Then it seemed like the speaker was not really saying what we want to hear. We left, went outside, continued our discussion. Cages. So I started making cages for them. So I had to go and learn how to make cage. So the cage was even more expensive than the bird. I was selling the cage like 100 naira. And then from there, I realized, okay, I need bigger cages. But I could not do it. So I paid one guy to do it. And that was when I learned my first business lesson. He took my money, he ate it, he did not give me cage, did not give me anything. It was a complete scam. It was so bad because I had to save my feeding money for like a whole week to give him. So I had to report to my parents. My parents went to his parents because the guy was older than me. Then I was probably, I can't remember my age, maybe like 6, 7 or 8. And the guy was like close to 20. So he was an adult. So I had to report to my mom reported to my dad, they went to his house, called his own parents. His own parents like, see, this guy is rebellious, we can't control him, next time please don't give him money. That's what they told me. I did not get my money back, and that was it. I was scammed. So what I did was I had to go and learn how to make the kind of cages I wanted him to make for me. So when I heard about entrepreneurship in my year 2, I started following other entrepreneurs like, oh, maybe this is something. Then I realized that I've been doing it the whole time. Just that I did not have the right knowledge to do it properly, to push it to a scale where I would want it to be. There's something people do when they talk about passion, destiny, and all those things. They make it look like it's one thing. Like, when it comes to passion, it's like one thing. It's usually not. There are a lot of things you can do. For me, they could be like, when I was studying engineering in Unilag, I was passionate about it. I liked electrical electronics. But I soon found out that what I liked about it wasn't just the devices, it was the process of building it. I enjoyed being able to think of a component or a device, go online, find the schematics, build it together. And with that, I built a lot of devices until I entered Unilag to study engineering. That's when I stopped building because, school is not really about you building stuff. They don't give you grades for that. It's the maths you solve in engineering. So that was when I said, look, okay, what else can I do? Because for the engineering passion, I could not compete with China. No matter how good what I designed was, China had a better product. And I noticed that, okay, I can't compete here. Then I found out that, okay, maybe it's not just engineering. I said, okay, it's just that you like building things. And I realized, okay, I can also take this talent, take it into business, and build things. And that's how I ended up in real estate, where I build houses now. So I build houses, and I use those houses to create investment plans for people. And I enjoy it. In the next 10 years, I might not want to build houses again. I might decide that maybe there are other things to do. So there are a lot of things. You have to reflect on your past. You might think you are very young, but there might be some signs already showing up in your life that, okay, maybe this is where your path to greatness is. So reflect. Think about the things you've done, the things you've enjoyed doing. Like when I was in engineering and I used to build components, there was one time I had this business I was doing for my classmates. So I was helping them with a project. I helped them build a lot of companies. I made the most money of my life. Not in my life, as at that time. It was like 230,000. I remember I went to chapel. My pockets, this one was full. They were giving me cash. So I was counting the money. It was a lot of money. But also, I had not slept for 48 hours. So that time, whenever I have to go to market to buy some components. If I enter a bus, I will sleep and I'll pass my bus stop because I had not slept. For like a whole week, I lived on like 10 hours of sleep because I really enjoyed doing it. I was so passionate because for me, I am building, I am making money. Life could not be any better. Like I was doing everything I love in one thing. So you need to find the things you like, the things you enjoy, and understand that there's a whole range, not just one thing. It's not just one particular thing. There are usually a range. So find the one that is most likely profitable because you need money. You cannot sit down and figure everything out in your head. So you have to be willing to try things. Be very willing to give things a try. Sometimes people will discourage you. Some of us are lucky. We have family members that are quite encouraging. Like mine, they were, let's say, 50% encouraging. They will not discourage you. That's what they did. So they will not encourage you, but they won't discourage you. If you say you want to go and do something, you can see in their facial expression that, yeah, they don't think that will work. But they will not go actively and be like, don't do it. So you have to also be willing in case you have family members. Because I remember when I decided to go full-time, I'm like, you know what, business is what I want to do. My mom was like, right, you need to get a job, you need to do it like this. It was a big problem because now it's like I'm taking it too far. She thought it was supposed to be a passion thing. And now I'm just saying I want to do it all. She doesn't complain anymore because she gets a lot of money from it. So, the complaint has dropped. There's no complaint. Zero. So I had to basically rebel at that point and do what I think was right. Because for me, I'd already tried, tested, failed. And I know that, okay, if not anything, I was sure I would be happy here. I was sure I would be comfortable here. It mattered, the money mattered, but I knew that, okay, with time, I would eventually get the money and be able to push it even further. So you have to be willing to fail. Make sure you don't be afraid, especially now you are young. Please, as you are young, your failures are small. Now you might think what you are going through is a lot. But let me tell you the truth, it's not. I also thought it was a lot. I understand you think it's a lot. See, you genuinely think it's a lot. I understand, right? But I am here to tell you that it is not a lot. It is not. See, the people in front are nodding their head that it's not. You will see a lot. When you see a lot, you will know that, okay, in retrospect, so what I'm trying to get at is, no matter what you are going through now, be willing to fail. Your failures will be forgotten. Eventually, they will be forgotten. They will be small. I'm a salesperson. I mostly sell properties. That's what my major job is. From selling properties, selling my company, selling my idea, I'm a salesperson. And one thing I noticed when I talk to my sales team, they're always like seeing, because we have in our office, we have a board where we track everybody's sale. And mine is always the highest. And one day we're like, okay, everybody, go and bring all your rejected offers. That's offers you sent to clients that they did not now pay. Next thing they brought it, guess who had the highest? Me. I had like maybe 15. The next person had like 2. Yes, but I had the most sale. So it turns out, my client don't pay the most, but also my clients pay the most. Because I just make sure that I put myself in front of as many people as possible. I do as much as possible. And then I don't even notice the failures. I don't know. Whenever someone comes to me like, Bright, how do I market? How do I sell? And I tell them something like, maybe, I remember when WhatsApp, you can DM people directly. Now it's no longer a thing. Before, you can actually text people and they will respond. Just cold text, person you've never met before, text them about your project. I remember that time I used to do it and sell a lot of properties through that. And whenever someone comes to me and I tell them to do it, they always come back like, they are not replying. At first, I used to like, why are they not replying this person? Until one day I noticed that they don't reply me too. But the difference is, I text like 1,000 people. So even if 10% reply, I'm so busy replying the 100 that I don't notice that 900 did not reply me. But when I ask other people to do it, they just text like 10 people or 20. So maybe they get like 2 replies. So they are all like, oh, most of the people did not reply. So you have to be willing to fail. Most people who are successful failed a lot. But we don't talk about their failures. If you're watching a match now and a striker, he missed like 5 chances. As long as he scores like 2 or 3, it's good. Nobody goes and like, you miss 5. I remember like 3 days ago, Ronaldo did something like that. He missed a penalty. Everybody was like, Ronaldo, why would you do that? Then he scored 1 and everybody forgot about it. And they won the match. So everybody moved on. So you have to be willing to fail. Now that you are young is the best time. Because even me, I thought when I get older, I'll still be able to risk a lot. But it's not true. Now I have responsibilities, plenty people. So I'm no longer responsible for just myself. I'm not responsible for a lot of people. So it makes it a lot harder. Now the last thing that you need to do is, this one is very important, because after all this aspire to perspire, if you don't do this one, you will be one of those people they will make fun of. Where you will say, I want to be this. You know how to talk. I want to be this big, that big. If you miss this one, you can't do it. Which is growth through learning. You have to obsess about learning. When I started off in business, right, I didn't know anything about it. Most people advise me, go and study business administration. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but I think it's a bad idea. But you can't learn business from studying business. If not, all the businesses will be run by people who study business administration. But that's not what we see. So, what did I do? I got the books. See, don't allow school completely define what learning is. You know you can pick books in those courses, right, and read it. Like, the knowledge is actually out there. You can get the books, read it, learn how to do it. So you have to be obsessive with it. There is no point in my life in the past 7 years I've been in business that I don't have a book I'm reading at that time. You have to be reading something. Whether it's a book, whether you're watching YouTube video, you have to obsess about learning. You don't know everything. You don't know everything. So when you decide that, okay, this is the path of greatness I want, very much learn. Go and read books, go and watch videos, go and speak to people who have done what you have done. Regardless of what you want to do, there are people who've already done it. Go and learn from them. And once you do that, you start understanding the things you need to do next, and the next, and the next, and the next. Before you know, you look back and you are there already. But you have to learn. You have to read. That reading you are running away from in school, please like it. You will still read more. You like it, that's good. You will still read more. But I'll promise you one thing, you will enjoy it. As long as it's within something you are interested in, you will actually enjoy it. Like, I don't read books and I'm angry or I'm forcing myself. I actually enjoy it because they help me. I used to give my team members example that if I give you this book and say, read this book, you make 10 million naira, won't you read it? Most people will read it. And that's how books are. When I read some books, there are some books. I remember when I had not sold one property before, and I was finding out, how do I sell? I eventually bought a course from one guy, 150K course. I took the course, and it finally opened my mind to why I've not been selling since. Within the next 6 months, I sold 150 million, which made me a profit of about 20 million naira. If you are me, would you not do it again? Won't you do it again? Exactly. So you will make a lot of money from reading. So be a reader. Read, learn, watch videos. Just obsess about learning how to do what you want to do. When you find out what you want to do, obsess. There's nothing you cannot learn. There's nothing you cannot learn. There are few things that you shouldn't learn, but there's nothing you can't learn. So obsess about learning, and very soon you'll be great. Thank you very much. So before I go, they gave me a slot. I said I'd talk about my product. So I want to clarify something. When Ezekiel Ezekiah introduced me, he said, I sell land. Please, I don't sell land, though. I don't sell land. I'm into real estate. I know most times when people hear real estate, they think of land. So what I mostly do, I build apartment buildings. So mostly on the mainland, I have about 15 houses in Yaba and Surulere. So when we build those houses, we sell to people, and we help them create income. So we have clients that are making 5 million, 10 million a year from properties that we build for them. So we build it and help them manage it so that they will consistently make income. So it's not the one you buy the house or the land and they leave you. When you buy from us, we'll help you manage, and then we'll start sending you money from the money we are making from those apartments. So that's exactly what I do. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bright Okereke. Ladies and gentlemen, please jam your hands together one more time.